Harmonic down S down U on the 7. Divergence down YM on the 34. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 9. Full touch divergence down NQ on the 9.
One, test two. How about now? Mic check, mic check. Oh, there we go. All right, let's, oh, camera thing's still not back. Okay, so a few technical difficulties here this morning with the live stream machine. Tried to go live here at 8:30-ish, and had a bit of a crash with OBS. Rebooted. Things seem good right now, except camera's not there. Give me a moment here. Oh.
Full touch hot.
Is that gonna work here? Okay. And then I should be able to go back to about this one. Hey, there we go. All right. Happy Friday. Let's take some trades, and I'm going to be taking the kids out to the park here today. Let me see. Mic volume. After that reboot, the OBS, some of my stuff's in a different place. See if we can get that where we need it. All right. It is Friday, so early in, early out. And starts up. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I'm a little rusty. We've got a new version of ALGO box. We'll talk about versions of NinjaTrader. You can use the system on the latest version of NinjaTrader. There are some caveats to that. You'll want to launch with a blank workspace, probably one of the most important things. If you are going to be using the latest version of NinjaTrader, they still have some stability issues on their on-load events. It's not us. It is definitely in NinjaTrader's court there. But a workaround for that would be, I think if you launch with a blank workspace and then open up one of our workspaces, it kind of bypasses that on-load event that they're having issues with. All right, but other than that, I'm going to show you guys some of the new features, but my main goal here this morning is to take a few trades here and get on with our day. This will still not be the official upgrade video. We will get one of those out there. I'd love to say this weekend, but honestly, I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff with the fam, stuff like that, and one of our tech support guys is dealing with some stuff as well, and so we're a little bit short-staffed. We'll be back into things next week. We have been gangbusters getting everything going here on the new release. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying it. It is super snappy. Let me go to this screen. There we go. So I got a full 20 chart layout here. Don't be overwhelmed. We're going to go down here to the bottom left, and we'll be working with 5 charts, the standard 5 chart layout here. But I do have all 20 charts rolling here on 4 instruments times 5 time frames. And yeah, we'll be walking through showing you of those things. Probably the very first thing that you may want to do is a lot of people have asked about this text. How do I get rid of this text? Pretty easy. So this is, I just want to make sure everybody knows, in this latest version, this is a foundational release. This is not like other releases, literally foundational, base level, nailed a whole lot of things. We focused on the performance of this specific release. There is, biggest thing for me in my favorite feature is that there's no more flashing. Flashing is gone. We had to replace the entire NinjaTrader drawing stack to circumvent their bug they introduced in 8.1.17, and I just don't think they're ever going to go back and fix it. So literally an entire rewrite of SharpDX internals to get that done, but it's done. And then we were able to build off on top of that too. So very exciting things. but that text right there, if you would like to remove that right there, which will remind you of some of the biggest things in our system. Just want you to be thinking about the backtest mode. There is a new parameter in almost all of the major indicators that we have. If you want to backtest and go all the way back to the left to show all the signals from the past, you'll need to enable backtest mode. What we focused on was fast performance, everything on the right hand side of the chart immediately being responsive, and also allowing a person with a old school laptop, maybe you don't have the latest generation of computer or whatever, this will work like normal on a old school machine, your grandma's, i3 that she gave you for high school graduation if you're young. It's going to work on that, but it'll also, if you are hardcore trader, got yourself a good gaming machine. Me, I got a 285K. This thing runs like a dream. I mean, it's buttery smooth, switching between workspaces, moving into practice. If you're going to go and do some market replay, you may have hesitated in the past because, there's this little struggle on load up and getting things working, and it's kind of tricky and it's fragile. No more. It's you'll notice the difference if you haven't already. But right in here, go to chart notes, where I was trying to go with this while I'm babbling on. Just go right here to chart notes. If you want to remove those notes, you could just remove that right there, or you can edit this as well to see the notes that are in there, change to something else. But you can either clear the chart notes themselves or just remove the indicator from the chart, and that will remove the text on screen. I'm going to leave it on there here for demonstration purposes here as we're going through the morning, but I know everybody is chomping at the bit to asking that question a lot, so I may as well hit that FAQ right off the bat there saying, hey, yeah, you can remove that anytime you want. I did get one really good trade in this morning as I was trying to load up the machines here this morning, and had a little bit of an issue there trying to get into the live streamer, but the streaming was hung, but the charts were not. Charts were rolling. And so here we go. We are at 8:57, 3 minutes before 9 a.m. About 33 minutes till 9:30 at the U.S. Open here. We are currently sitting on RTY. We're already over R3 on RTY. Let me zoom back out here. Let's go to this one. This should show all of it. Okay, so over here on RTY, look at this move up here. That is R3 pre-market. What? We are in the nosebleed section. I believe that has to do, here's NQ on a massive straight leg up here this morning on the 9s. MACV, very evident. Here's the 89, highest time frame. I mean, they're just printing bars to the upside. We have what looks like a nice little pivot right here coming into King Timing. So might be able to grab a quick bag there in this area, top of the channel, and on large King Timing right there. So we'll see. We do have Triple Crown over here on this time frame, so we'll see. But as far as we're looking right here this morning, right now everything is to the upside. We've got strong buy on the directional bias filter there for the NERD, NASDAQ, ES, RTY, and the Dow. In the MACV Ultimate, you'll have access to that if you are a premium member. Speaking of premium members, Apex is currently doing a 90% off. I think theirs expires. We just set ours to expire at the same time. Use code ALGOBOX. It helps us out for getting our tech support rolling, all that kind of fun stuff here. And we've got the April mega sale here on ALGOBOX as well. 3 days. I believe we timed it. I think it's the same. Don't quote me on that. If I check Apex site, let's take a look here. Apex, no, they're not in sync. They have an extra day, looks like. Okay, Apex, you still have 4 days to use code ALGOBOX. 4 days and 14 hours. So almost 5 days they're left to get 90% off of Apex accounts there. So this might be a weekend to go and get you some accounts with them. That is the best time to do it. They whenever they're doing 90% off, it's not going to get any better than that. And speaking of not getting any better, I don't know if ALGO can get any better, although I got a few more ideas. I'm just right when you think it's all done. I don't think there's ever a final version. You know, if you're a software developer, there's no final version, right? We just keep going, keep rolling, keep getting good stuff, getting better, being just always improving. Right? So performance release here, but we also got a lot of new features, and we're going to go through all of them. If you want to check out the entire release notes stack in Discord, probably the fastest way to get to it is going to be in the premium member section, but it is in the public area as well. There's a lot of notes, as I go in there and dump all my notes, and our developers put those into the GitHub comments. Now we've got AI that does a really good job of pulling that information and putting it into a nice format for you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy the look and feel of that, but literally all the details, you guys can check those out in the release notes section for this. And there's a little section in there, even like a version that says what's in it for traders. Like, okay, that's all neat and blah, 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 and this is faster and that's faster. Okay, but what does it mean for traders? And there's a neat section in there that says, what do these releases for the trader? Need to get the chat here on screen, although I see some here over there on YouTube. I might go to channel.
NQ on the 7.
Live stream, refresh. There we go.
Divergence of NQ on the 9.
Good morning, Paul. All right, so let's get the chats here on screen. Good morning, Dobby. And chat. Good morning, Trader Joe. Happy Friday. All right, it's 9:02. Yes, we are getting that reversal, kind of like we thought we might. We said that we might see it right here, and sure enough, we got the ready DD, got the delta shift, came in there around the top of the channel. We had king timing, and those king timing turns are no joke. So in a 3-bar set right there, remember each one of those is 89 ticks, so that's about almost a 300 tick dump there. Yeah, we're not looking for some crazy full reversal here. While we have the 5 chart layout, remember, if you are new with us, you want to make sure and get through the boot camp. It's an 8-day boot camp. You can complete it over the weekend. It's 8 videos now that you can go through all of those, and you'll learn things like this 5 chart layout that we're currently using, order of operations, reading from left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, or a 3 chart layout where you can use what we call the flag. Kind of looks like a flag on a flagpole. If you've seen, a lot of flags have that 3 chart look and feel to them. I say 3 chart, but what's that on a flag? Not a pattern. Got 3 sections on a flag. Called, I don't know. It reminds me of a flag, so we call it the flag layout. If you hear us refer to, are you using the flag? That would be a 3 chart layout, which we also would recommend that you are using the nerd. Now, speaking of the nerd, my layout here is a little bit different. You're not going to see that unless I'm up here on. Let's see, can I go to this one? Yeah, I've got it in a little bit of a different place here. It's going to be up top here. So the way that a 4K screen is laid out here. So I've got, whoops. So in a 4-chart layout, this top left up here, this is center screen. Top left, this is a standard 1080p. So if you hear us refer to the 1080p workspace, that's going to be a section like this, top left. So I've got a 1080p there, I've got a 1080p down here, and one here, and one here. So a 4K screen is literally 4 1080ps. So if you hear about 4K, so that's 1K up there, K, and K right there. So we've got our 4K screens loaded up here with all the charts, but what we're going to focus on, each individual instrument themselves has a section, and that is a 5-chart what I'm currently working on, just in a standard layout here for demonstration purposes here. I would use this in general, but here for the live streams, you will probably see me next week lay this into where it's kind of like a 1 chart plus the nerd, but you'll want the nerd in your view. Now, if you're using that 3-chart layout that I was just talking about there on the flag, which is where I was kind of going with, you maybe want to put this on maybe a mobile phone or maybe another tablet right next to you. You just basically want to see this, and this is being streamed out of Discord. So all the horsepower for determining what the nerd direction is going to be. This is the NASDAQ, ES, RTY, and the Dow. It's 4 instruments, correlated instrument data feeds being read and then passed into Discord in real time. Each of these, so the most recent one is going to be the bottom one. You can see them coming in time, 9:06 a.m., 9:05 a.m., 9:04 a.m., 9:02, etc., going down there. So you can kind of see where we have been. So sometimes I like to scroll back and I want to see, well, when was the last time we were red? Right now we're obviously on the green, strong buy side here this morning. Sometimes I want to scroll back, see, well, what time were we red? Have we even been red? This is all the way back to 3 a.m. Still on the green side. So all night has been non-stop buying. A lot of this is probably macroeconomic right now. This is not a normal environment that we're currently in. We've got wartime chatter. We've got, saber rattling going all over the place. Here we go. The last time we saw a red was 227 yesterday afternoon, and we didn't even have a strong sell. It did not get all the way to strong sell, and then you see it traverse up and over to the right since 2:27 p.m. and we've gone over here to the right, hit the green side, and basically never looked back. We have been on the green side literally all night, overnight, since 2:50 yesterday afternoon. Before that, 157, did we ever hit? So the last time we saw strong sell was 122 yesterday afternoon. Looks like we had some sell side stuff there midday yesterday, and then we've been to the right, basically up and to the right since what seems like forever. So bulls on parade right now across the boards. So I'm going to tuck this away up here. So in the current live stream here today on a Friday, again, I'm going to be early in, early out. Going to be taking the kids out to the park here later today. It's going to be a beautiful day in our area. So let me here, gonna put this down a little bit there, fit it back in my area here so I can right in my purview, but less so for you guys. So you will want to load that up if you're here with us this morning. I'm not going to be showing it here on live stream. It is right up above this current screen. I'm down here on the bottom left here with you guys for my entries on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Now normally it's full auto Friday. I'll go over a lot of full auto stuff. Not today. Again, we're coming back from I took a little break there. Not really. It was really just doing a bunch of things, needing to catch up. We had tax day a couple days ago here on April 15th here in the United States. So a lot of things to wrap up around that kind of stuff, the not fun stuff of tax day, and then finishing out that release and all the things that come along with that, and the tech support. We're helping out in the tech support area as well, because everybody who's getting shifted over, as easy as we make it for getting things installed, you know how it is. You know, what could be and should be easy sometimes is not. So The long and short of how to get upgraded into latest version, make sure you uninstall the old version first. Otherwise, you'll have some problems. It's not the end of the world. If you go into our room and type !versions, I'm sorry, I think it's just version. Yeah, version, singular. Type version in our chat. We have that command is going to pop you out a video for how to check your version. So this will tell you if you happen to have two of them, because it's not going to trigger. Well, we do have an error message in there that should tell you. So it should alert you that you've got two, but sometimes it may not, just depending on where you're at in the refresh cycle there. But how to check your version, make sure that you only have one, make sure you only have the latest. Currently the latest is 11.1.5.8, and if I head here to the announcement section, this one right here, 11.1.5.8. Now if you installed last week, there was a 5.7, but we needed to put out an emergency hotfix release. So make sure if you installed last week and like, oh, I'm covered, maybe you're not. Okay, you need to make sure you get 11.5.8. In fact, you'll see we had our fancy visuals and everything. We're like, oh, it's 11.57, you're ready to go. And then we found something that we needed to fix. So emergency release there was for platinum members. So if you're not platinum, you probably didn't see any problem, but there was a issue with the platinum full auto. So anyway, we got that fixed, and so make sure you go over there. You may not have access to this if you are in a trial. This is for premium members only. If you are doing a trial with us, just click on the website, algoboxpro.com, click on the trial, fill out that quick form there. You'll get an email with a link to the download, but if you're a premium member, you can just go directly to that link without having to fill out any forms. Okay, what's our time? 9:11. Get our news guy gathering up here. Speaking of news, we saw, I think the big headline there this morning I posted in the chat, I saw come across the feed there was, how did they word it? U.S. considers a $20 billion cash for uranium deal with Iran. Axios. Now you're like, oh, how's that good for the markets? Let me give a little hint, nudge, nudge. Since everything is priced in US dollars, if the US dollar is getting, if basically we're wasting money, like spending money on wars and then paying cash for stupid stuff, like uranium. Yes, don't even get me started on nukes. And if you haven't seen the videos on nukes and the appearing and disappearing car and the little, how are the cameras still in place? Things, I don't know what to tell you, but anyhow, fear is how they drive everything these days.
Pills.
I can get on my soapbox any moment, and I'm sure y'all will hear me next week and go all over it. But for now, we're wasting money. So guess what happens to the dollar? The dollar goes down, so everything priced in dollars goes up. So this is not, in my opinion, a sign that, oh, look, the markets are doing great. It just happens to be that means your dollar buys less. Okay, so everything is priced in dollars. So the NASDAQ is priced in dollars, it goes up. RTY, priced in dollars, it goes up. Because everybody's like, why is it going up? Why is everything going up? Why? Crude oil's up too. Yeah, it means the dollar's going down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Spot silver rises nearly 5%.
Good morning, Vinny. I'm on an i5.
Last time
12600 XT.
0.79.
RAM can move without a problem. Best program in the world, which is ALGOBOX. Hey, Rami, good to hear it. I can't wait to hear more testimonials like that of people who had a low-end machine. I know forever I've told you, like, listen, you get a good machine, get a good computer, like you'll benefit from it. But then again, computers are getting more expensive now too. Like, thank you, people. The corruption levels are astounding at this point. All right, and if you're upgrade a stick of RAM now, will cost you an arm, not an arm and a leg, but it'll cost you an arm. So anyhow, prices are high. All right, I want you guys to succeed. Okay, if you need help, come see me. I'll help you out.
Guild sales.
Let's go. It's 9:15 here in about 50 seconds. We've got a triple crown coming in here on the 34. Can't see it behind text there, looks like, but
On the 7.
was me. Oh, can somebody give me the what's our optimized range this week for NQ? Can somebody grab that? Real-time protection. Thank you, Pablo. Let me check that real quick. See if I turned it off there as I had to reboot. Yes, real-time protection off.
Harmonic NQ on the 9.
44. Thank you, Petro. All right. Hey, Petro, by the way, man, loving your video. He put out a awesome video on YouTube. If someone wants to grab that link for Pete's video he did, that was really awesome. 44R, enter. All right, NQ is going to be my main
2-year government bond yield
instrument. Oh, look at that. Perfect timing. We have divergence at the top of the bowl here.
Chance of ECB April rate
And a 9.1. All right, I could have shorted that.
15% earlier in the day.
Could have grabbed a little bag right there. Power PRZ cross with a divergence on a higher time frame. And we are in king timing up top on the 89. Oh, bro. Are you really, Petro? You're my hero. You are my hero. Gonna be doing trade recaps every day. Awesome. By the way, it is my goal starting into next week that I will be trying to do more of those as well. I don't know how long I'm gonna be out here live streaming. Listen, if you guys want to see me live stream more, like, I need your feedback. If you have been one of those people, it's like, I don't like to type on social media. I don't want to put any comments. Look, if you like me coming out here, hanging out with you, live streaming with you, then we're gonna need to see more feedback, okay? Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like stop, right? Because listen, while you may not want to show your support, I can tell you something. My trolls are vicious, all right? And I don't need to even waste my time or thoughts and efforts on the negativity stuff. The pros need to outweigh the cons in everything in life. If it costs you your peace, it's too expensive. Write it down. If it costs you your peace, it's too expensive. Okay? So there's not a lot of things that are too expensive for me, but this is my new leaf on life. I'm trying to be nicer, believe it or not. I am trying to be a nice guy. I really am. I am not wired to just take everybody's nonsense, okay? I'm not wired to hang around stupid people. And there are a lot of stupid people online. Like a lot. Like, I mean, a lot. If you think there's a bunch of stupid people in government, dude, there's a lot stupider people here online, okay? Well, maybe not stupider than the people and the politicians, but I mean, but let's just be on that. All right, I will likely be hanging out in my Discord. We'll do a lot of that, but I am looking for a way to probably shift into being only there in Discord. And if we do that, well, I will still try to put out recap videos where I'm just kind of like dumping it to you, but I don't want to be distracted while I am trading. Trading as hard as it is, but our system is awesome. And if you can't get it, you can't figure it out, I'm not here to listen to your nonsense. All right. People like Eric who are still trying to like dual wield. Well, I don't know. I still like to pay for V scam over here, and I'm gonna test this and see if it. I'm just done with all of it. All right. So if it's had to get inside of my head in any way, form, or fashion, if you think, oh, got under his skin, got him to get old pop. Listen, I hope you've enjoyed your day, okay? Because it ain't happening anymore. So, as they say in the UK, bugger off or whatever. All right, bugger off. Unless you want to see me live stream, then give me some good feedback. Drop it in the comments down below. In fact, I think I have a few before we're done. I think I have some giveaways. Apex said, hey, people have been using your code, so we can give you some giveaways. Hey, so great job, by the way. If you guys are using our code, it makes it so that we can do giveaways. So let's do a giveaway today, shall we? Got the Apex recruiter guy thing or whatever. Not recruiter. Apex representative. Yes. 1, 2, 7. I've got 7 codes. We got 7 codes. So how about that? How about do some trading here, and then we will do some giveaways. Make sure you guys keep using our code. Appreciate you guys who are using our code. That allows me to do fun stuff like that. If we are going to live stream, it's up to you. You're going to need some feedback. Drop a comment if you're watching this video later. Just say thank you. That's all I'm asking for. Just say thanks. That's all I need. I'm not looking for superhero pat in the back. Good morning, David. Mission educational insights you're sharing value. Thanks, Matt. Love to hear it, sir. Hey, you guys drop those in the comments later on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we come out in here and hanging out, but put it in the comments too. Because later on, all I see is the trolls in the comments. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous. Voice and algo shorts is so perfect for the system. Love to hear that. Listen, we tried hard on our shorts. Go check out our shorts. If you haven't seen the shorts, I've spent a lot of time, money, and effort on those. And literally, it's a whole process to get those done for you guys. We had professional videos done for our content and things. It's not for the views, because obviously, look at the view counts. The view counts, it's not for the views. Okay, it is for the education. Okay? People who come here, we're looking for the brains in the bunch. Okay, if you want to be an ICT Muppet, like, dude, this ain't for you. Okay, you're gonna be broke forever. You'll be driving Uber the rest of your life. It's fine. But if you want to get smart, this is a place for you.
US short-term interest rates rise. Traders price a rising chance of Fed rate cut in 2026.
On a 13K I9 runs flawlessly with the new version. Love it, Douglas. Yeah, on a 13900, you're gonna absolutely love that. Low price in the low 80s. Help to keep the market a bull market. You know, I don't have crude. That's the thing I don't have an eyeball on right now. Is the price of crude. But I'm assuming that's up as well if my dollar down scenario is occurring. We have a potential Enigma right here. It looks like it's we might be pushing through here. Let's see if this Enigma is going to hold. If we push through that, we've got a double move scenario here. Going to be a big one. I'm going to use F8 from 9 to here, and we're going to see where that's going to land us. If we push through that Enigma 26,700. Bottom. Okay, Super AL. Are we going to get a bounce right here? It is 9:21. We have 9 minutes to the US Open. Currently Nerd in neutral. Little Super AL would expect to see a little bounce here, but we just hit neutral. And let's see, do we have jagged on the tape? We kind of have jagged on the tape here. So big move on the way. This could be prep for the Open. Opens on a Friday. Man, they can be nuts. Speaking of nuts, here is the Dow. The Dow put in a red dot up top here on this is YM. So correlated instrument here on the 9s. I'm seeing that up there as well. Let's take a peek at ES. Got, ooh, yes. Look at ES, okay? ES, the grandpappy
60% chance
of the Nerd,
by December,
has a double ready DD right next to each other. One of my favorite things to reverse is a double ready DD where they are right next to each other. So signaling that we could have a big turn here, maybe pre-open or right at the open. I'm going to get this off ATM here. I'm going to go done. Put this one on bigger. I'm gonna go for a big dog here on NQ. We got jagged on the tape here. 7 minutes to the US Open. Mr. Bradshaw, appreciate the live streams. Thanks, bud. Great to see you. Happy Friday. To see you explain the plays now, because of the explaining of the plays, I do, even if I'm not going to live stream.
Aluminium on LME falls after Iran, says Trader from was open.
Aluminium, dude. We're in Texas. We don't say aluminium. We're like aluminum. Got some of that there aluminum. Aluminium.
IDF says that to declare nationwide return to normal activity Saturday. Investors price 1/4 point Bank of England rate hike in 2026 compared to Thursday, which they saw between 1 and 2.
all those recently subscribed, like me, your live streams are essential. Please keep doing them. This is just for a little focus. Try to comment more. Thanks, Goldie. Love to hear that. Yeah, I'm not looking for much. Just like type thanks. You know what's interesting? It'll help your mind to be able to multitask too, right? It'll work for you too. There will be benefit to you being able to try to do something else while you're doing this. While you're trading, especially in our style, we're looking at a number of things and being able to respond quickly. We're playing a video game, and I think being able to drop that comment might help you too. Might help you out too. Love the new updates, crazy fun. It is. I love actually watching it load. It's weird. I have this, it's cathartic watching the screens load up now. It's just like pop, 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 pop. So awesome. Here for the mentoring. Awesome, Crossbow. Love to hear it. Hit that like button real quick if you haven't done so already. If you're just joining with us, we got 5 minutes of the US Open here, prepping up. Yeah, if we get to 100 likes, we will, well, probably not today, I'll be honest. But normally, if we're going to stay after 10 a.m., then we got to get to 100 likes. On a Friday, I'm early in, early out, and we got a little going to the park today with the kids here, so it's going to be early in, early out. We'll be heading out, planting some trees, got a little whole thing planned out with some other homeschool crew. Let's see. Titus, hey my friend, thanks for saying hello. Good morning, Adrian. Good morning, Mr. Hendricks. Yeah, how about that Fartimus? Fartimus to the Maximus. Christina Cox Glover. Oh, that's amazing. Just laughing in your face. It's amazing.
So again, U.S. military officials says U.S. military blockade of Iran.
Okay, we just hit the bottom. Did we bounce? Yep. See, that's why I marked it right there. Look at that. Butamus. Butamus came into it. Boom, landed it 4-4 with a big pop.
Again, just comments coming through.
Very nice.
Official blockade of Iran remains in effect.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 7.
Okay, Trump's just updated his Truth Social post, says the Strait of Hormuz is completely open and ready for business and full passage.
Love to hear that, OC. I was going to say,
an effect as it pertains to Iran.
I don't want to interrupt him while
Only
he's
until
talking
such
there.
time our transaction with Iran is 100% complete. This process should go very quickly, in that most of the points are already negotiated.
That even if we're not live streaming publicly, I will try to focus more on. People always want to. We're getting a lot of feedback that people want to see the results, right?
See some further downside.
And a lot of times I'm going to hear rambling about stuff. I got an email from somebody being like, "I'd like to stay, but there's just too much rambling." Like, much rambling. We're in a live stream trading. There's people that think you just press buttons all day, like you just nonstop. I don't know. So trading's not for everybody, right? But we do get feedback that people want straight to the point type of stuff. So from a public content consumption, okay, so like just show me the trades. Okay, so cut out in the middle where I'm talking to you about how Fartimus is fake and all the nonsense and all the jabs and your doctor's lying to you and why they put a saline bag on you. I'm gonna hit this one real quick before the open. Here you go. The next time you get checked into the hospital, the first thing they hook you up to is an IV, right? Everybody knows you get an IV. Everybody knows it's saline bag, but you don't know that it's 9,000 milligrams of salt in that bag. 9,000. Write it down. 9,000. There's 9,000 milligrams of salt in that bag. Okay. The Bible tells you that we are salt and light. You know what happens if you get salt and light? You just work really well. You know why? Because you're an electrical system. The way your body is designed. You're an electrical system, and guess what? Salt and water makes. You ever check out a saltwater battery? Okay. If you can go out there, you can go on Amazon right now. You can actually get a light bag that literally is a light on a bag, and if you put salt in the bag of water and you shake it up, it will generate electricity. Guess what the ocean is? The ocean is a saltwater system that's going swoosh, swoosh, swoosh with two diodes, anode and cathode, positive and negative, sun and moon, spinning around you right now, developing and creating electricity right above you that is literally free. And how do you know that there's electricity there? Because electricity comes out of the sky. How do we know it comes out of the sky? Because everybody's seen lightning bolts. There's a lot of electricity right up above you. Imagine you can attach a cable straight up and grab it and pull it down. Oh, what, you mean like Benjamin Franklin and his little experiment, putting a kite up in the sky and putting a key on the other end? Yes, exactly the thing that they're making fun of you in front of your face. Yes, all the free energy that we already have, and oil is plentiful, and dinosaurs are fake too. You and your mom. Go suck it. Okay, next. Are you ready? Here we go.
Market and open imbalance.
They put 9,000 milligrams of salt in you when you go to the hospital, and yet they tell you to have a low-salt diet. Oh, take a low-salt diet. Well, the more that you do a low-salt diet, they know that you will continuously feel worse and worse and worse every day as you under-mineralize your system. You have a low salt in your system, you start feeling bad. You start feeling bad, then all of a sudden, you go to the hospital, and what do? They put an IV bag in you. Bing! And then they dazzle you with their pharmakia. Pharmakia, what is pharmakia? Go look in the Bible. It's literally sorcery and it's magic. Why? Because they actually heal you with the saltwater bag sitting on you that actually just fixes your electrical system so you just work better. And if you get some sunlight, they're like, oh, don't get any sun and low salt. And you start feeling like crap. You go to the doctor so you can pay them. That's how the system works. So get some salt and some light in you this weekend, and then call me in the morning, okay? The whole take these 2 pills and call me in the morning. No. How about these 2 pills? Number 1, increase the salt in your diet. Number 2, go out in the sun. Do exactly the opposite of what they say, and don't put that sunscreen on. It's going to literally bake into you and actually give you the cancer that they claim that they're healing you from. It's the opposite. Everything they say is a lie. So simple. Such a simple thing to know. You are welcome.
Snapflix shares.
How about them actresses and actors on the space
founder
space mission? That was hilarious.
Is to leave.
Christina,
As US stocks extend gains,
Glover.
Nasdaq
Oh my word.
up now 1%.
They are mocking us in our face. All right. R2 with a divergence. Bounce up on King timing. I got a red dot in there. Let's see. Shoot, missed that headshot right there.
It's Quantum Wall Street Journal site.
Drinking salt water every day. OC, I bet you're feeling good.
Hormuz announcement doesn't provide clarity. It's getting
Ocean and blood have the same salinity. Isn't that
Wall
interesting?
Street Journal.
You know, my pool doesn't have any bacteria in it because it's salt in it. You know that too? So why does my saltwater pool work and there's no bacteria, no growth, and all that kind of stuff in my pool? Because it's a saltwater pool. Guess what your system has if you got a bunch of salt in it? Guess what? All your parasites and all your bacteria and stuff like that can't build up in your system. So you don't have bacteria, you don't have viruses. You just feel good. And then the vitamin D, actually, hey, you can stop taking your, you know, oh, I got a thyroid problem. Yeah, you have a thyroid problem because you're not out in the sun. Because guess what the sun would do? Vitamin D. What vitamin D does? It allows your whole system to be able to create and work through your endocrine system. Ding. Your hormones get right back into whack again. Salt and light. Take those 2 pills and call me on Monday. Vinny, you're crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I am. According to you.
We have posted out the Axios piece.
And you, my friend.
It's now seeing stocks Europe 600 oil and gas index down 4%.
Just been
as oil
fooled.
prices slide. It's
Okay.
the lowest since March of 2023.
I don't think you're stupid. I just
Also seeing global, also seeing US listed shares.
They went too far
silver
with the
miners
CVID,
gain as
you know what I mean?
silver Prices rise.
woke a lot of us up.
So after Iran news from the
Went too far. Too easy to see. They exposed themselves. Good morning, JJ Kelly. Good to see you.
shares of US
Good morning, Kino.
up after the Iran news from the morning.
So this is one of those areas where I want to remove that text, right? In fact, on this chart, I'm going to go ahead and do it because we already talked about it. So I'm going to need it for my demonstration later. Just shrink it in like that. We'll do some adjustments here, but yeah, another one of the spots where you probably want to remove that. Right there for yourself. Okay, I'm hit Control R here, move it. Drawing objects. Already beyond it now. Salt and light, baby. That's right. Your doctor will be mad at you though. He'll be real mad at you. Probably try to convince you that it ain't. 'Cause he's gonna be like, well, you're not gonna. How come you don't come to my office anymore? See you at church on Sunday. What? We're at the top of the channel. ready DD here. We got divergence firing here. Kind of want to take that. Wait for it. Touch the top of the channel. Love to see a cross here. I'm going to go ahead and toe in here. Need a tick count. Power PRZ. There's my 5-9. Let's see. Am I on the 5s? Yeah, so I'm looking for 35 tick target 1. Into king timing. Seuss. HMD. 20, 30. Didn't quite go 35 for me, so I'm trying to hold out for that. Okay, 5-1. Bull's coming back in on parade here. Getting in trouble here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm hearing him on the tape here. We are back to strong buy on the nerd. All right, I'm gonna pull half here. I'm gonna take a little bit of a loss here on that. A little bit unnerving there. Let's see if it's gonna give it to me here. Still hearing buyers kicking in on the tape here.
Eurostock's volatility
I think they're
index
faking it,
falling
but let's
below
see.
20 for the first time since outbreak of the Iran war. Last down at about 19.
Okay, there we go. It's 26. Seuss. Trying to add in as we go. Trying to maximize the play if it's going to come down. Ooh. Got me in here. Here's my king timing. Come on. Go give me 35 and 50. Seuss. On king timing. Don't you pop up. No. Stop it. Okay, stop will be above that cross right there. Oh. Okay, boo. Okay, so 30. There's headshot. Adding to it right at the stop, unfortunately. Shoot. Well, shoot. Here comes those bulls. Bulls on parade coming back in here. Mega late Nate. They got me. They tricked me. Headshot. Oh, don't run without me. Deuce. Oh, I missed it. Come on, be the juicy headshot. Be the juicy headshot right there. King timing, drop it. Never a good sign when this song comes on when I'm in wrong side. Delta shift. Deuce, let's go. Pull half at the POE. Add on the cross. Nope, don't run without me. Come on! Trying to run without me. Deuce. Hard to be short on a Friday, unfortunately. Most bullish day of the week is Fridays. Your journal notes.
US fertilizer stocks drop after Iran says Hormuz Strait open.
Faster moves to the sell side, which is why I've chosen a side. I choose the quick moves to the short side, but that can be short-sighted, ha ha ha, on a Friday particularly.
NQ on the 7. Harmonic NQ on the 5. Harmonic NQ on the 7. Harmonic NQ on the 7. Omega up NQ on the 7.
Okay, power headshot. Am I gonna get it? $30. 57. I'm gonna get a 100 ticker. Zeus. Trying to maximize the play.
Good dot NQ on the 7.
Red dot. Slip to me. Ooh. Red dot.
Harmonic NQ on
Nope,
the
they
5.
cracked it. All right. Bears are not able to hold their areas. I'm going to pull half here. Did I say bulls? I meant bears. Bears not able to hold their dots. So bears have not taken control here. Bulls still in control. Okay, now we just went neutral. Let's see if we get on the red side.
Two-finger NQ on the 44.
In neutral, I'm hoping for it to go red, but we don't know. I can just play what's in front of me. I see red arrow, and we are neutral on the nerd. I'm watching that nerd. Blue dots. Yeesh. Blue dots call bottoms all the times. Did I say all the times? Blue dots call bottoms all the time. Blue dot here, blue dot here.
Alpha Omega down RTY on the 89.
YM
on the 5.
I'm going to add a hard stop. I'm going to add a hard stop above this PRZ area. If it launches up through there, loss. Too dangerous. It's a Friday, and
Netanyahu says
I'm
together
not
with our
seeing
friend Trump,
the
we
Bears
changed
can't
the face of the
hold
Middle East
any of the red
and
stuff.
achieved
We are
tremendous
in
achievements.
neutral,
Alpha Omega
which
up
means 2 of the nerd up, 2 down. We are in large king timing. Big move is coming here now. Here's large. We're in large right now. So I'm either getting stopped out or I'm getting my big drop. Could be a 100 tick potential if it goes, but it's going to be a nasty stop out here if it pops up here. Bulls just came in with their surprise. Boo! All right, taking the loss. Taking the loss. That was rough.
Netanyahu also says at Trump's request, we will give an opportunity for an integrated political and military solution with Lebanon.
All right, mega late Nate, super mega late Nate, going for it one more time right here. Going to get a little bigger here, trying to play a little makeup here. And do I want to add a hard stop again? Pull this up here. Stop will be above that cross. There we go. All the way down into the shark. At 70 or so right there. Seuss.
Delta NQ on the 5.
Ready DD. Can we get to the shark back, please? Don't come all the way back to the PoE. Oh my goodness, come on! These bulls are relentless. The bulls are here. They are not playing around.
Netanyahu says, for the first time, we have established a deep security belt on the entire northern border.
There we go. Okay.
Iran military officials called State TV
come
say
on.
military vessels are not allowed to pass Strait of Hormuz. Again, an Iranian military official says military vessels are not allowed to pass Strait of Hormuz, according to State TV.
What? Okay, we got some news chatter here. That's not good. Bulls using the excuse to make a run. Adding on dot one more time here. Stop above that dot here. Yikes, got an Enigma long. That is not good.
He said passage for all commercial vessels through the Strait of Hormuz is declared completely open for the remaining period of ceasefire. Let's see what the Iranian military officials are referring to.
Nerd is still neutral.
Probably
somehow.
referring to military vessels.
Feels like they're singing the long song.
Double delta NQ on the 5.
Jamonta, I think it's going to launch like a rocket.
Netanyahu says Hezbollah today is a shadow of what it was in the
Well, I hope
days
you
of
just jinxed it.
Nasrallah.
I have a feeling because you said it out loud, it's not. So I'm going to double down the other direction. No offense.
Enigma short on the RTY5.
All right, delta shift. Because if you said it out loud, that means a lot of other players think that too. So it's probably not. Retail run theory. It's theory. It's theory. Don't hate. Regulate.
NQ on the 7.
Let me hear some sellers under this red dot. Ooh.
Harmonic NQ on the 7.
Oh, Mr. Monta, you were right. Right at the cipher. Oh, the Bears held a cipher. Look
Netanyahu
out.
Says, I won't disclose the details of what we will do in the future in Lebanon.
What? Trump
Lundnik says
isn't going to
Strait of Hormuz is
disclose what
open
they're
to
going to
ships
do in
moving.
Lebanon? What? The whole Greater Israel Project?
Iran TV says.
All
ships
right,
passing through
and there we go.
IRGC.
I'm going to try to maximize this. If we're going to get some dump out, let me have a couple of contracts, would you? All right, let's grab some. I'd like to get to 10K. Here's the time. Wait for it. Top of the channel. Nine.
So it's from the
A little farther,
additional
bro.
to the earlier headline. Again, you had Iranian military official says military vessels
Cross,
not allowed
add
to
on
pass
position, king
through
timing.
Hormuz,
Drop on king
and the
timing,
shipping
please. Do not
passing-
pop.
Ships passing through Hormuz need IRGC coordination. Lundnik says U.S. growth will hit 6% under Trump. Russia's main Black Sea port resumes loading crude. at
6%
Cuba.
growth.
Harmonic NQ on the 5.
Crack. There's 11K. Let's go. All right. Happy Friday, everybody. Let's go. Thank you, Mr. Monta. You helped me out, brother. Just kidding. It ain't your fault. Just saying. If you think it, everybody else is thinking it. So thank you for saying it out loud. We got Jagged on the tape on RTY over on the right. Could have given us another little clue that that big move is coming right there. There's the Jagged on the tape. Everybody type Jagged, Jagged. It's a
Senior
tricky
Iranian
word,
official
but
says
Jagged,
commercial vessels can pass through
Jagged
along
Jagged on the
routes,
tape.
and with
Which
permission
means
of
big play coming.
IRGC's
Big play. There it
navy.
was over 100 plus ticks on the move. On the move. On the move. All right, all the way back to the open line. 9.7.
Alpha Omega up RTY on the 7. Double RTY on the 7. Alpha Omega down.
First time. Nerd touchdown in red for the first time in I don't know how long. There we go. So red, what time? 9:40. We touched red. Finally in on the nerd.
Divergence down
Nerd. Said so. The nerd. Let's remove this.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5.
Man, don't y'all love how smooth the charts are now? Don't you absolutely just love it? I mean, I just loved it. Did y'all feel that? This is running 20 charts. I am running 20 charts in this workspace, y'all. Look at this. 20 charts. I can see everything. I see every instrument, every time frame. I could see the jacket on the tape over on RTY. I could see ES turning and pivoting up top, which is what I said before, that ES on the high time frame doing that guy right there. ES being the guide, just helping out that confidence in that play. We have YM up top again, confluence of 5.5 tapping up there. This is how I use ALGO box. I just combine the signals. I look for confluence, all these little components landing in the same place and location. And I take advantage. I'm gonna take advantage. Speaking of, right here, I got a big red dot right here at the top. Did we just come up to the top and we made a big move? We did. We just made a big move up here. We got a cross up top here on the Dow. 5.5 on that one. ES is pointing up. So as ES points, so NQ goes. So I am going to watch right here when that turns. Okay. I think we can get a big play here. They are pushing through my dot here. And I'm going to add to position there. Here we go. Coming down. There we go. We got the divergence over on the left as well. Need to refresh this chart here. It looks like a thing. 1 second. We'll talk about that. Because if this happens to you, let's talk about this. Our systems don't lock anymore. I'm just going to... Basically, this holds the play on the indicator. You can refresh it by pressing F5. I'm not going to do it right now while in the middle of a trade here. But got the no lock going. Dude, RTY has a giant bear. And it has a 4,000 level bear. Oops, I just covered up the number. 4,000 level bear on RTY. 4,000 level bear right there. So something I want to mark up there in a moment if you're going to continue to play here today. Oh, shibits. I've got the got an ATM on that. Got an ATM. We got a red dot on the 7s and another divergence up here. Bulls just stepped in on parade though. Well, ES still pointing straight up there into R3. 9:51 a.m. Got 8 minutes till 10 a.m. Do we have 10 a.m. news? Oh, we don't. Okay, I'm looking at the news feed here. The next news event I see is 11:30. Double check me on that. We do not have 10 a.m. news. But I think out of pure habit, they will probably have something going on right there. We've got... We've got a red dot on the 89s. Are they just going to slide right through that? I don't know. On the 89, but they are pushing through it. Yes, is it done pointing up? Come back to my POE, please. I'm going to take half there. I'm going to take a little loss there for that. Popping back up here. Juice. Try to reload that boat. We didn't go through the pre-market checklist there this morning. I'm going to go ahead and press F5 here and refresh that chart. Bling! Look how fast that comes back. Do you see that? You see how fast it comes back? It's awesome. It's awesome. Matthias, good to see ya. Happy Friday. RTY has a shark back right now in the same spot. You add to position on that dot. RTY on the spot. Structural. ES still pointing up though into R3. Dude, are they just going to run to R4? Is this just going to be one of those? Harley. I start to hear some sellers, please. Put me in a neutral. There's a dot. It cracked through. Yes, thank you. We got a snap. We got a snap. Here comes King Timing, and there's a Super AO. I'll pull a little more right there on the Super AO, just in case. Now I'm going to lock in a stop. Watch this. Press add stop. And I'm going to lock it in there. 100 ticks, 107, 115. Let's not get greedy. Bulls make money. Bears make money. Pigs get slaughtered. So let's not be piggy. And let's walk away with our 15K. Let's go. Are you ready? Are you ready?
You got this, baby. I know it's been crazy. You don't see me, it's exhausting. City to city, cause I'm shiny, boys is popping. You keep making plans, babe, I'm sorry, I keep flopping. Call me late at night, cause I love you when you talk. No matter where I go with you, not here, it's just not home. No, I can't let go without you near me. I'm holding on your tricks, got me 10 feet off the ground. Now I'm seeing how you play. ALGO box, you turn it all around. You tell me that you need me, then you go and show me.
Alrighty then. Let's see. We got the money gun. Should we get the money gun out? Yes, we should. We should get that money gun out. Let's go. And what's better than one money gun? Two money guns. Special shout outs to Don James for that beautiful graphic. Money gun spreader in 8 or 9,000. It's crazy. Who put that on my screen? How dare you?
Ha ha! You should have joined ALGO, dumbass.
Who put that on my screen? How dare you? Let's see. Should we get back to business? Should we get back to business? All right. Don't forget. Write it down. Bulls make money. Bears make money. Pigs get slaughtered. Don't overstay your welcome. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. In and out. Whoa, what? Look at the Dow. Are y'all seeing what's... Okay.
Your senior Iranian official said
Look at the Dow. Okay, remember, the Dow, a heavy component of the Dow is what? What do you think is in on the Dow? You guys tell me.
It's just a reiteration of what's been said before by the added...
What is a major component of the Dow? Pop quiz. This is something you should know. On a macroeconomic scale, at the same time, do you really care about algorithm? Not so much. Oil, that's right. All you guys wrote oil. Exactly. So, I mean, a straight up move like that, like if you're trying to look for a reason, okay, we all do it. We're like, oh, what's the reason? Okay, well, I mean, there's a technical reason there. We got a 5.2. Okay, so we could just go, oh, bottom of the channel and we run. Okay, but the straight, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 straight bars up with nobody like somebody wanted to get in on that, you know what I mean? The oil companies are probably making bukus of dollars right now, so I would not be surprised to see, you know, these guys running up like crazy. I can only imagine. What's the price of Exxon stock right now? Anybody want to look at XOM for ExxonMobil?
This deal is...
Somebody look up XOM stock if you got a free hand there. What's the price of ExxonMobil? Just curious.
In situation in an
Your
appropriate
stock price at?
Israel will not be bombing Lebanon.
Because guess what? If they're not going to Iran anymore to get oil, guess where they're coming to? The Gulf of America. Guess what's in the Gulf of America? Well, I grew up in Houston, H-Town, and there's a huge Houston ship channel there that they love just in and out oil there. You know what I'm saying? So they're probably moving their little boats, I say little, they're moving their little tiny barges. Now they're probably pulling the barges into the Houston ship channel right now, and they're now renamed from Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America because, you know, hashtag Merca.
Again, US will get all nuclear dust credited by great B-52 bombers. No money will exchange in any way, shape, or form. Iranian official says transit.
It's 144.
Designated safe lines.
How many times have they split? They've split sometimes. It's been crazy.
Maritime navigation.
Let's see. Oh wow, look at that power headshot. So everybody should be able to name that one, right? That is a power headshot. So there's the head, little crosshair on it. That's why we call it the headshot, because if you've ever played video games before, you know that you get the max damage and max points for hitting the head versus body versus leg versus toe. Right, max damage headshot. That's where that comes from. And it's a power headshot because it's not just a white cross here. We have an alpha omega cross on it to kind of give it that extra juice. It's a power headshot long there off of the bottom of that channel here. And that has pushed it up 138 ticks like instantly. So if you're a bull, you made money. If you're a bear today, you made money. If you were a pig, you, I don't know. I'd have gotten slaughtered. Okay, we might have a short here, mainly because the Dow. Look at this. See this right here? There's a spot here I could short the Dow. There's a level 16 super AO. I might try to grab a bag there. It's also at the top. It's a high of day. So it might get a little wiggle there. Again, I'm not trying to hit a home run. Not gonna, be like, oh, we're going to the bottom. But I'm just saying that's worth a scout play there on the Dow, playing the nerd Nasdaq, ESRTY, and the Dow. Currently, right now, we have strong buy on the nerd, so we kind of want to see that roll over. ES pointing straight up, so as ES points, so NQ goes. Where's it pointing? ES is pointing up right now, so if it's pointing up, don't get in the way. But as soon as ES makes its little turn, it makes a little turn like that. Okay. NQ goes like this, about 5 times greater, like magnifier of ES. Trading the Nasdaq. I like to trade the Nasdaq because it is faster. We like to make a higher hourly rate. Who doesn't want to make more money faster? Right? More money faster. That has to be Y NQ. But you pay for it in risk. But if you're using the guidepost of ES, keeping ES in your purview, it's going to be easier for you, in my opinion. I will be adjusting and getting my workspace set up so that I can do the full auto charts as well. I'm just using the defaults here out of the box here so you guys can see me demonstrate, like, hey, listen, when in doubt, go back to the basics. Okay, if you are struggling, do me a favor, stop trying to get fancy, stop trying to go into our community workspaces section and getting everybody's community workspaces. Those workspaces are like, after you have learned the system this way, 5 chart layout, order of operations. When you are good at this, okay, let me show you. When you're good at this, understanding, reading from left to right, top-down analysis, high time frame down to low, entering in on a big or small on the right, or the 3 chart layout, knowing how to read the filter from the left, enter in on large or small on the right, same concept, and then knowing that with our 2-pillar entry, you're going to look for one of these on your cheat sheets. Print out the cheat sheets. Okay, here's cheat sheet 1, here's cheat sheet 2. These are the only entries that you need to know. If you combine these with the nerd plus the arrow and take your money gun off your screen, don't put the money gun on, okay, until you put some away. All right, let's wait. 5 chart layout, standard like this, okay? You're like, well, Vinny, I see you on your live stream. Listen, I am doing demonstrations here. I'm trying to make it, because here's the thing. People come over here and they get their eyes crossed when they see all this on the screen, right? You're probably thinking the same thing right now. Oh, there's too much going on. I would never know. Listen, there's a lot going on in trading. If you think you're going to walk into trading, the place where all these people make big money, they're here to take your money from you, okay? Like, if you're going to come in as a day trader, you're just fresh meat, okay? You don't want to be on the hook. So get smart real fast. This system will let you read the ticks in the market, in my opinion. I think there's no system better than this one. I don't think we put in our disclaimer this morning. Make sure you understand trading is risky. Okay? Trading is risky. However, if trading is for you, this might be the place for you. And taking that risk is what we get paid for. We are risk managers at the end of the day. At the same time, like, some people have to over-focus on risk because their system sucks.
A meeting in
London system is awesome.
Will be held on the issue of Hormuz. Senior Iranian officials
learn to read it.
Giving a time
Once you can read it, here's the thing. Your dashboard in your car is complex. Okay, you're driving in your car. If I hopped in your car first time, like, have you seen how many bells and whistles are on the front of cars these days? Okay, my wife's minivan thing, like, drives me crazy. I sit in that thing, you know, I'm like, how do I get the screens to turn on in the back for the kids? We got 4 kids, and I'm like, Mikey's like, Dad, can we turn on the screens? I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay, can you turn it on? I'm like, oh, shoot, what button was it again? I got to scroll through the menus and find the thing. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. Okay, but at some point, you just know where they are, right? Like, my wife drives in it all the time, so she's like, oh, yeah, it's right here. Boom. You know, you're going to get to that point. This is your dashboard, okay? You'll get good at it. You just gotta spend a little time in it, and then you're just gonna know what everything is. You're gonna know where the buttons are. You don't need the windshield wipers every single day. You don't need, you know, look, there's your rear view mirror, there's your rear cam, there's your all little bells and whistles on your dashboard. They come in handy when you need them. They're there. You don't need them all the time, right? When you're driving, what do you need? The long pedal on the right, the narrow left and right one in the middle. And of course, if you're in the United States, we drive on the left-hand side. You guys, everywhere else, you drive on the right. Don't even get me started. Okay, don't get me started.
Double delta E modified.
But you need the long pedal on the right, steering wheel, and the brakes, right? And maybe some mirrors so you can look behind you. That's what you need to drive a car. Okay, same thing here. You need a couple things to drive. What do you need? Nerd plus arrow. Okay, if you want to filter our system, nerd, just go in the direction of whatever this says. Like, just start right there. If you just don't press the red button when this is green, you'll probably be in good shape. It's that simple. Wait till that is green. Okay. Or wait till it's red. And when it's red, find a red setup. One of these off the cheat sheet. Start there. Step one. Okay. But I would say when you get really good at this, comfortable, nerd plus the arrow. Okay. This color plus local, what we call nerd local. Okay. Red and red. Now we look for a red. Green and green. Look for a green. Try that. Okay. 2 steps to filter, and it's already done for you. Now there's a lot of complexity hidden inside of these indicator signals. All the work is done in those. Let the tools do the work. Let it filter for you. Execute. Put the stop where it needs to go. I know the other thing is, like, another thing about live streaming here. I am teaching you how to trade a small account, but I'm demonstrating trading a large account. That is hard. I understand that. I get that trolling all the time. Well, you say put your stuff behind the thing, but I see on your live stream when you've added to your position. I get it. We're not the same. We're not trading the same sizes. I have 2 accounts that I'm playing here. I am using the full auto account, and I'm using another account here on live streams. I understand that's complicated. You may not be at that spot, but if you get there, how do you get there? You get there by being really good on a small account. The rules and the tools that I have laid out for you are for small accounts. Growing a small account so that you can have the large account. And by the way, how do I want you to practice though? In our practice, we want to trade 10x the size that we're going to be playing in the markets. What do you mean? Type exclamation mark 10x in the chat. Okay, exclamation mark 10x, and I'm not talking about here on YouTube, but in Discord, 10x. Watch this video this weekend, okay? Understand, what do I mean by the 10x rule if you're playing in market replay? I want you to practice 10 times larger than what you're going to play. What does that mean? If you know, like, well, Vinny, I'm only going to trade $2,500 account, so I'm going to go practice 2,500. Oh, doesn't that make sense? Everything that makes you sense loses you dollars. Write that one down too. Okay? If it makes sense, it's going to lose you money. In fact, how did I know earlier that the market was going to tank? Because Mr. Monta, he said something that made sense. So he's going to lose dollars. He's like, hey, you know what? It makes sense. The market's going to launch right here. Oh, thank you for saying that out loud. I pretty much know now that it's not. It's weird. I have been around the markets a long time. This is just how it is. As soon as a bunch of people believe a thing, guess what? That's what they need. They want you to believe. You'll put your money on the line, giving you enough idea and proof that you're maybe right. And then here comes the carnage. Okay. Happens. 10x. I want you to practice 10 times the size of what you're going to trade, because I know that it is easier to go down than it is to go up. What do I mean? I'm not talking about your P&L. I'm talking about size wise. It's easy. If you have played big tables in Vegas and then you come play penny poker with your friends, no problem. The opposite is not true. If you learn to play penny poker with your friends and you're a little tiny risk and you're like, oh, I play penny poker with my friends, now I'm ready to go to Vegas and hit the 1,000 roll table. I don't think so. You're not. You're going to panic as soon as you see, you know, some zeros behind the 1, right? So but watch this video, okay? It'll walk you through playing in market replay. Trade where you want to be, not where you are. And by trade, I mean practice. Practice where you want to be, not where you are. So you want to make the big numbers, then practice the big numbers. And then you're like, yeah, but I only have a $2,500 account. Trust me, you can go down. It is easy to go play with your friends, penny poker. If you've been hoeing the high roller tables, when you go play with your friends, you're probably going to destroy them, okay? Because Now there's like literally you don't feel the risk anymore. You've seen the big numbers back and forth. So now that you've practiced with the big numbers, when you go down to the small and you take away zeros, it is way easier to play when you take away zeros than it is to go add a zero and you freak out. Okay. Do you ever still take trades on 2 alpha omega crosses, which makes it a DCDM? Not on the higher time frames. That works really well on the lower time frames, less so on the higher time frames. I don't think I iterate that enough. But on the higher time frames where I've been playing lately, where because the market volatility is so high, or trading on the 5s, those DCDM rules apply on, again, what are those designed for? 1s, 2s, and 3s. Where am I playing now because of the volatility? Right? Minimum 4s now, right? And I'm right in the center here, playing a 5. This is big. So I'm not going to be playing double cross, double moves with AO crosses. Does it make sense? On the lower time frame, yes. Unfortunately, it doesn't extrapolate that way. In the same way I've talked about Charlie Munger, who was Warren Buffett's right-hand man before he passed, infamously said, like, they were like, well, why don't you guys trade like Renaissance, the you know, the #1 hedge fund, the electronic hedge fund? And he said, well, we did. We looked into that. They said they're taking advantage of the lower time frame inefficiencies, which is what we are doing. We're day traders. We want the inefficiencies on the lower time frame, and we want to take advantage of those, grab bags. He said when they extrapolate it to the higher time frames, it does not work. Okay, and things change and shift. So that's another thing that's hard to, you know, do as I say, not as I do. If I'm upping it and upping my size, just know that there are nuances to that, which is why I'm showing you so you can see it. But it will take a little nuance to that. But at the same time, you don't have to. You can literally just apply those in the way that I've already shown it to you. And the system works great, by the way, on the lower time. I'll literally switch this to the 2s right now and won't have any problem. Watch. Of course, I'm about to beat my words. Knock on wood here. Nope, there it was. See, switch to 2s. No problem. Okay. So, yeah, but 1s, 2s, and 3s, those rules apply. We start going to the higher time frames, things change. Good morning, Chappie. Mr. Moose. What's up, buddy? The Vlad. Okay, I told you guys I was going to do some giveaways. Look at me, y'all. Thank you guys. For those of you guys who have been using our code, Apex reached out and said, hey, congratulations. You guys have started getting, people have been using your code, and we can sponsor some giveaways for you. So, who's ready for some giveaways? You want to do some giveaways? Look, I'm rusty on this. I don't know how to do this. Okay, I've done this a couple times. Let's pull up some bot tricks here. Some bot tricks. It has been a while. Let's see. Log in with YouTube. Yes. Okay. There we go. Atrix. And we need creations.
Trump on Truth Social says, now that the Hormuz Strait situation's over, I received a call from NATO asking if we would need some help. I told them to stay away unless they just want to load up their ships with oil. They were useless when needed, Paper Tiger. So Trump just criticizing NATO on X. Excuse me, Truth Social.
Overlay, nope. Giveaways, run giveaways. Here we go. There it is. All right, everybody spam Apex in the chat. Apex trader funding. Apex in the chat. It's on like Donkey Kong. Bonus for subscribers. I'm going to do a 5x bonus if you're a subscriber. So you're going to want to make sure you're subscribed. So all of the freeloaders who just come in here and don't subscribe are like, oh, I just like to troll Vinny. I'm not going to subscribe. Okay, listen. You're also not going to get this account because everybody who's here that's subscribed, you're going to get 5 times the bonus for subscribers. All right, here it is. I see the names popping in the chat. There we go. All right, I got this set to 5x if you're a subscriber. So if you haven't subscribed yet, you might want to hit that subscribe button if you want to get yourself an account. 96 participants. All right, you guys spam that chat. Apex, let's see. Spin duration 10 seconds. Yeah, looks good. Extra platforms. Yep. Okay, more people popping in. 99 problems. I mean, participants. All right, let's go. Apex hype in the chat. You know what this calls for. Some ICT trolling.
Ha ha! You should have joined ALGO, dumbass.
Who put that on my screen? Wasn't me. All right. Let's see. Draw a winner. Is this what I do? I press this button. Draw a winner. Oh, look at that. Ooh, look at that spinner. Ooh. Drawing winner. Wait for it. Oh. Scalp _1. All right, here's what you got to do. You got to be following me on Twitter. I should have said this before. Follow me on Twitter. Send me a direct message. Send me a screenshot. Say, hey, this is me. This is you. Blah, blah, blah. Prove to me it's you. Pop it there on... I will send it to you in a DM. Because I've got the codes right here. No, I'm not going to show you. Just... All right. I will send you a code in DMs on Twitter. So yeah, follow me on Twitter. Vinny Emini on Twitter. If you're not following me there, I'd go there right now. Go to X right now. Go find Vinny Emini. And send me a direct message there. 15 seconds here. We'll draw another one. I'm gonna give away 3. We're gonna do 3 giveaways here. We have 7, but we'll do some more next week. We'll launch it with 3, shall we? All right, we're gonna draw another winner. All right, here goes another one. The spin is in. The spin is in. Oh, Professor de Finanzas. Professor de Finanzas. Congratulations, Professor. Send me a direct message on Twitter. We'll get you hooked up. Now, to prove it's you, you're going to have to go into your settings in YouTube. Take me a screenshot inside of your little YouTube studio area or whatever. Kind of show me that that's your account. Matching Professor de Finanzas 6688. So make sure you send me proof in the DM. Say, hey, Vinny, it's me. And show me the proof. And I will send you a code. That's going to be a free eval. Oh, and he said any size. I was like, oh, what size account is that? Any size. What? Yep, that's what he told me. He said these are good for any size account on Apex. So good shout out to you guys who are using our Apex code there, using code ALGOBOX, because that allows us to do these drawings. Let's do one more. Let's draw it again. One more, shall we? All right, one more spin. The spin is in. Here we go. Wait for it. Wait for it. Lucroja. 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 Congratulations. Congratulations. Let's go. So on x.com/Vinny Emini. Make sure you spell the name right.
Hezbollah
That's the thing, like,
blocks
it's like V-I-N-N-I-E?
must
No, bro.
include
V-I-N-N-Y.
of Israeli hostilities and restrictions on
E-M-I-N-I.
Israeli freedom of movement in Lebanon.
Vinny Emini. On the tweets. On the tweeters.
Armand NQ on the 2.
Congratulations to the winners. Pop any questions there in the chat. So make sure you get the most recent version, 11.1.5.8. There was a hotfix if you installed last week and you were on .7. So the hotfix is going to fix the platinum, and there was something else I added. Hold on, you know what? Let's pop into the hotfix release notes stuff here. 1 second. Here's Patrick. Patrick, my favorite troll, goes in there. He only posts red days in our room. He's like, I got a red day. Oh my word! I swear he's just got to hate me or something. I don't know. He only posts his red days. It's funny.
Trump says Iran is removing all sea mines with the help of the U.S.
Let's see.
Let
me. What are we gonna do there? And if you truly are struggling, I've already said it. If you're new, don't trade in Q. Give RTY a try, right? Literally RTY a try, and use the 5-chart layout. Like he never shows the layout, never shows his screenshots, never shows his trades. He only shows his P&L, right? How many times have I asked him to send it, like, record yourself so we can help you? No, he just wants to complain. That's all he does. Yes, you're not going to win. Just coming in and saying it, and I don't believe you either. Okay, I'm done believing your nonsense. Okay, because I literally said all you gotta do is this. Really easy. Turn on OBS, click on the little buffer replay thing, just record each trade. And to do that, it literally you press one button. Boop, save. Boop, save. Boop, save. After the trade, that's it. That's all you have to do. It's so easy. So easy. You won't do it. No, I'm really trying, Vinny. No, I'm really trying. I'm really trying. No, you're not. You're literally not. Like, I'm your mentor, and I'm here to tell you. I'm not here, like, I'm the coach on the sideline telling you. I'm here yelling at you saying, dunk the ball, pass the ball, son. Get your head in the game. Do what you need to do to succeed. Do it. Do it.
Dangerous phase.
Dunk the ball.
Direct talks with Israel.
Let's see. Move this over to the side. We'll have more giveaways next week here. But yeah, if you want to succeed, then show me. All you have to do, just record the trades. I promise you, I can make you a change.
Considering measures to
make you a change.
Redistribute jet.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you're using a more complex layout. Listen, you're using Plutonium's layout. I recognize it. It's an okay layout. If you're not doing well with that, get back to basics. I have shown so many times, if you just do this, there is something about having it all in one place. Okay, in a 1080p workspace. I'm just going to explain it. I'm going to explain it to you. You're not going to believe me because you're all adults and you're like, I know stuff. No, you don't. No, you don't. Me know stuff. No, you don't. Maybe you do, but you probably don't. Stop assuming that you know. There's a reason. If you don't understand it, okay, I'm going to try to help you, okay? I'm going to try to help you to understand why. Here's the why, okay? Let me zoom back with my... Let's do this. I'm going to go to my 4K screen, which you obviously have if you have this layout, okay? Look, here's what... Okay, he did. At least he's listening. At least he's here today listening, because half the time when this happens, he's not here. Okay, he's here today. Good. So this is his layout right now, okay? Listen, this works really well for Plutonium. He got really used to this. He set this out this way, and he has even said he can't even change this over to the new version right now because he said this will take him so long to reset this back up, because it does. All these parameters, all these different settings and whatnot, he's going to have to change these, which means you are using the old version of the software, and the new software is so buttery smooth. So you're not even taking advantage of the new stuff. You are using the old stuff. Okay, you're using the old stuff. Now, up here up top, you see how this is tiny, little squeezed up in here? I mean, okay. See this up here? It's squeezed up in there. It's squeezed up in there. And that's fine, because here's the thing. You're like, yeah, but it's on a 4K screen. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Watch. I'm gonna put it on my phone. I'm gonna show you what happens. The difference between looking at a giant screen wait for it. Okay, let's see. Can I go to 4K? Training full 4K. All right. No, this one. All right. Let's see. So, found new version. All right, let's go full screen there. Okay. So, here I am in my office. Okay. You still hear me? Okay, I'm gonna pull the microphone all the way over here. All right, so let's say I'm coming up to my desk. Okay, coming up to my desk. There's this giant 43. That is a 43-inch monitor in the center. Okay. Now, as I come up to this, sitting in my chair. Okay, in my chair over here. Our nice dev workspace over there, doing a lot of work. All right, now we come right over here to this 43-inch, and I'm sitting right here, and I have to look up to the left and look up to the right, looking up to the left and to the right all the time, looking up there. There is a difference in me having to look up to the top left corner,
6%.
looking up there, looking all the way up here to the top right, over here to the top right. Okay, there's a difference looking up there and looking all around. Okay, versus just down. Okay, versus bottom left hand corner of my screen with everything all in one place. My eyeballs only have to look right down here, bottom left. Now, mind you, if I was on a smaller screen and it's all right here, I can see all time frames arranged in a way that everything is visually, it's just easier. Visually, it's just going to be easy to see. There's my 89 right there. The whole thing of the 89. I know the high time frame. I got the low time frame. I've got my filter right here in the middle. Now, I would do it like this, okay, where I've got my moderate buy. I've got my nerd sitting right there, right underneath the 5 chart layout, so I can read high time frame to low, top left, high time frame, lower time frame, low. Okay, and it's all right there. My eyes don't even need to look around. I don't need to look up there to the right, look up there to the left, look over here to the top right, look down here to the left. I just got to go. It's all right there. All of it right there. My buttons right there. Hotkeys right there. I make the decision right here. The decision point is right here. There's the arrow. There's the nerd. Nerd plus arrow. Nerd plus arrow. One little place. One little simple area to make the decision of where I'm going to go. And then I just press the button. I see double ready to D side by side. Ooh, I press button. Me press button. Ooh, stop go above. I'm trying to say, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Okay? If you're struggling, when in doubt, do this right here. Wait for it. Right there. Top left. It's all right there in one place. Nice and close together. Okay? If you want to get crazy with it, just this right here. Simplify your process. And how many trades are you taking? Right? I see the other thing that you guys do. It'll be like, Vinny's like, oh, you should only take 5 trades. And you're like, nope, I'll take 30. No, it's 30 for me, baby. 5 trades, my arse. If I just trade more, me make more. Okay. No, doesn't work that way. Okay, where's my top left? Right. Here's my trade tracker.
Currently verifying announcement.
Here's my trade tracker. You're like, you know, 5 trades, winner, chicken dinner? Nah, I gotta get rich today. Okay. That's it. I know it's boring. You play the video game, you got 5 lives, you gotta hit winner, chicken dinner. I have a feeling if you showed, let's see, did he show the chart? No, he didn't. Again, I'd see no drawdown. Asshole here comes in our chat nonstop and he just does this. This fucking asshole. Oh, this is all he does. He just drops the P&L like this. You can't see jack shit. This is what he does. Every single time. I'm like, were you up 2 trades? You can't see because he won't post the actual trade log like every other person in our chat. This dumb mo-effer who continuously says, oh, I just can't do it. Everybody else goes like this. Let's look. So, like this. You can't do this? You can't do this? So that we can see where was the drawdown, where's the P&L. Every other person in here who I encourage on a regular basis who wants to succeed posts the entire P&L report so that you can see how it works. This is super early this morning. I don't think anybody has their stuff. It's Friday. Okay, so let's go back to yesterday. Let's go into our posted results section. Okay, nobody in here just posts the P&L. This is what we do in here. Okay, so we can see where the progression was. Okay. Then we got idiots like this guy. Okay, what is this? You notice they're all different than yours? All of them. Oh, here's one. No, see, even Mike is epic. Look. So see how I can see the progression? Like, okay, so he came in, he got a winner to start, second comes back, and then he ends on a win. Great. I can see that. This one, how about this one? Don't have to be perfect to be profitable, okay? He's running up on the morning. There's his 2 trades. If he had stopped right here, okay, he's done on the day. Wouldn't you be, what's wrong with being up 4K on the day? He's up 4K. Oh, cool. Well, he kept trading. Oh, and then he's in a drawdown. Okay. Bounce. And then he rocks it out. Okay. But, really, if he did winner, chicken dinner. Now, mind you, Chris is a very experienced trader. He's been around a while. He's doing really well. Okay. Missile, same thing. Okay, how about this one? Oh, starts out. Not great. It's not even, this isn't bad. This is nothing. This is normal. Okay, $200 drawdown, and we go. Every other person in here, every other person will post the entire report, right? Every other person. And then what's Home Dude do? Just throws his red little P&Ls on the chart, doesn't show the trades, doesn't show what strategies he uses, doesn't show the progression of his trade, whatnot. No, me try, Vinny. Me try hard. No, you don't. I bet your desk is a mess too. I literally say, clean off your desk area. Have a nice, clean desk area. Start with a space where you actually care. Prove that you care. Okay, let's go. High time frame. Boom. Let's zoom out here. Let's click on this one right here. Okay. Your area. Your area matters. Okay. Look, you're like, nice and organized. Okay. Have a space that you can sit down at where it makes sense. Okay. How about this one?
Divergence down ES on the 9.
Nice clean workspace. Nice clean workspace. Nice area. Okay.
Pip.rty on the 7.
Clean up your area.
Alpha Omega down
Sit down and act like a professional. Okay, have some fun with it.
Alpha Omega down on the 7.
All right.
US stocks extend gains. Dow Jones now up 2%.
Stop posting just your P&L, asshole. Vinny, you're an asshole. No shit. I'm here to help. I got to do it because nobody else is going to do it for you, okay? I'm willing to be the bad guy to tell you the truth. The truth will set you free. Why do you mock us, Vinny? Why did Jesus mock his disciples? I'm not saying I'm Jesus. I'm just saying, like, we're not a Christian. Dude, what does Christian mean? Christian means little Christ. Okay, well, that's weird. He didn't call us to be Christians, by the way. He didn't say be a little Christ. He said be a disciple. Okay? But with that, if you're like, well, you don't act like Jesus. Well, actually, I do. Jesus insulted his disciples all the time. Literally, he had doctors and lawyers come to him and be like, why do you insult us so much? So you'll learn. Because you're not going to get it sitting over there playing hokey pokey. Turn yourself around. You know what I'm saying? You love plutonium setup? Yeah, and again, once you get good at it and you get into a rhythm and whatnot, and you want to go to plutonium setup, by all means, do it. But when in doubt, what do I say? Get back to the basics. This is the basics right here. I don't even have to move my head. I don't have to tilt up and look to the right, look up to the left. Do I have a display for this? No. How about this one? Nope. This one? This one? There we go. I don't have to tilt my head. I don't have to look up there to the left. I don't have to look over there to the right. Look over there to the left. Look over there to the right in a 4K screen where I gotta see. Oh, it's all right there. My eyes, my head can just stay still, and it's all right there. My eyes just look like this in this little circle. Oh, there it is. I can see it. I just glance over to the left. I see the 89. I don't have to go, is ES moving? It's right. It's all right there. It's just right there. It's simple. Get good at the simple. Extraordinary. What is extraordinary? It's extra in the ordinary. It's the little extra at the beginning. That is what makes extraordinary. Otherwise, it's ordinary. And guess what ordinary does? 90% of traders lose 90% of their money in 90 days or less. It's the 90-90-90 rule. If you don't want to be ordinary, which is 90% of your money in 90 days or less, then you're going to have to do something extraordinary, which means a little extra at the beginning. Do the small things well. Do the small things well. Make sense? All right. The little stuff. Pay attention to detail. It's the little small stuff. By the way, it's the difference between a mom and pop shop and a business, right? Oh, you proved me wrong, though. Hey, you know what? He proved me wrong. That's good. This is good. That is a nice workspace. You got a nice workspace going on there. Hold on. Back up. I was wrong. I can be wrong sometimes. But you know what's really crazy, bro? The first time I've ever seen your desktop. First time ever. First time ever. The first time I've ever seen this. Has anybody else ever seen his workspace? Everybody sees his complaints. Has anybody ever seen his workspace? We've asked you to post your workspace so look, we see what you're doing. The first time I've ever seen it. Yeah? First time I've ever seen it. Anyway, well, good job. Nice area, by the way. So I was wrong. It's not a mess. It's beautiful. Okay? It's beautiful. But this layout here doesn't make sense to me. You know why I don't use Plutonium's layout? This don't make any sense to me. Okay? This, my button's way over here on the right. Okay? I prefer my buttons be center. Have I not said that? Okay? I want my buttons right here. Center. So my head right here, and I look through it. What do I see? There's my buttons right there. I want to see them. I want to see them right there in the center. Okay? Now, if they're on the right in the 5-chart layout, yes, I understand they'll be over there on the right, and that's fine. When you're starting out and you need to learn this, great. Have them on the right. Is this a 4K? Is that 4K? I mean, it's kind of small for a 4K.
China's DeepSeek.
But you know, if it's what you got, it's what you got. Okay. I still would have gone to Walmart and done what I said. If you're going to have a 4K, I doubt Plutonium is using a 4K that's, what is this, 27 inch? A 27 inch on 4K? That's hard to see. Like, this is very hard to see, just so you know, right? But I would have already corrected this for you a long time ago. I mean, you have the space, okay? I would go to Walmart today, like this weekend, and get that 43 and stick it right there, especially if you're using a 4K layout like this. It's crazy. You're trying to put a 4K in 2 inches of space, right? So I don't know if that's going to correct your whole issue or not, but yeah, like the base stuff. That's a 43 inch.
Seeks $300 million.
This is 43 inch. Dude, you are lying.
In first round outside funding round.
There's no way that's a 43 inch. You're telling me that is a 43 inch?
Enigma short on the RTY 34.
This is 43. Am I just losing my mind here? There's no way.
So from the article, DeepSeek is in discussions to raise outside capital for
your keyboard from there to there. This is a 43 inch.
War chest, so it can better.
I want to make sure I'm understanding this. You're saying this is a 43.
Develop leading AI models, according to 4 people familiar with the matter.
I mean, I guess it could be. I don't know. Maybe it's, I don't, this whole, that doesn't seem like that's a 43, but if it's a 43, okay. I believe you, but get back to basics at the end of the day. That's what I would say. All right. Have I said too much? I've said too much.
News Nation report here.
Look, I want you guys
Trump
to succeed.
on phone from Las Vegas.
If I can help you out, awesome.
Asked about if Trump agreed to stop.
I don't know if that's going to help you out or not, but
She asked Trump if Iran agreed to stop enriching.
that really bothers me. That's a
He said
43.
yes.
Why does this seem
They're
so?
agreeing to stop enriching uranium. They agreed to everything.
I mean, I'm looking at.
Trump also says Iran has agreed
Looking
to
at mine,
never
there's
close
how is that a
Hormuz
43 inch? What do you?
again. That's
Okay.
on his Truth Social.
Oh,
Says
I need to get
Iran
some
has-
sleep.
has
Happy
agreed
Friday,
to never
everybody.
close
I'll catch you
Hormuz
guys on
No longer
Monday. Have a
use
fantastic
the
weekend.
word
Make sure you get the
against the
upgrade. The latest is the greatest. It's awesome. That's a 43 inch. Okay. I mean, I believe you. I believe you. But it's a little bit hard to believe. But thanks for finally, after I have to yell and scream about it and call you an asshole, you finally, like I said, it's effective.
Seen some
Okay.
further movement
You
on
finally did what I fucking told you to do because I had to come over here and yell at you.
headlines in the morning.
Congratulations. All right. See you guys Monday.
So just now. Never close Strait of Hormuz again.